intellectual discourse. Yeah, we're here to talk. We're here to
All right.
discuss. Correct?
So what? But see, but there's the whole thing, man. You're not a
What?
Christian.
So what? We can talk about
So
science. You are a
what?
lover of
What?
science. Yeah?
This is a atheist versus Christian forum, correct?
But all I am asking is to justify what you believe in.
I don't. What do you mean?
I mean, if you believe in a
I'm an
certain
atheist.
thing, we can
I'm
talk
an
about
atheist.
that.
I'm an
Yes,
atheist.
yes. So let's have a
So
talk about
what do
atheism and
you think
science.
that means?
I've already told you 3 times.
Have you?
I've already said that before.
Atheist is a lack of belief in any god or gods, correct?
Yes, yes.
All right. So where are we going from here?
Yeah. Tell me, why do you not believe in any god or gods?
No
Simple.
evidence. No evidence.
Evidence, like
Yeah.
empirical, scientific, demonstrable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So this is all you want, right?
Sure.
Here, at
Provide
this point of
me
time, I would.
provide me that and then we'll talk about it.
How can how can I provide you an empirical evidence when God is not a physical thing? How can you even
So
expect? How can you
how
even
can how
expect
can
me to?
we how can we measure God if it's not an empirical thing? And yet you claim knowledge that you cannot possibly have. You
Why?
claim truth that you cannot possibly have. You invoke science ridiculously on our side. They're like, how can you measure the supernatural if you can't measure it? And yet you claim that you know. Give me
I would.
evidence.
I did talk about things which exist in the domain of the universe and
Give
does
me
not have
evidence.
the empirical
Give me
evidence. I did
demonstrable
talk about
evidence.
that.
And then you're
Fine.
double
Let's
standard. Double standard.
now. How?
Double
Okay,
standard.
okay, 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 okay. Then answer me this. Do you believe we are conscious beings?
I do.
Yes. Where does the consciousness come from?
I
Provide
don't
me
know.
an.
I
There you
don't
go.
know.
There you go. Now,
So
what my point is
when
here,
I say wait. When I say I don't know, I don't just do the God of the gaps fallacy and say I
no,
don't know, so God did it. I
no.
say
What?
I don't know, so I don't know, and I leave it
How?
open for.
Okay, okay. How would you know?
I
What
don't
method?
say
Okay, yes. Okay,
sometimes
I agree.
sometimes Muhammad, I don't know is the correct answer.
Okay, yes,
For you to
yes.
say I
That's
don't
being
know,
honest.
so
Okay,
God.
fine. Okay, that's being honest. Yeah, I agree with that. Now, the next question is, what method would you be using to know that? What method would you use to know what you do not know? Tell me,
What do
answer me
you
that, please.
what are you talking about? What do you mean? What method would you
Yes.
know?
Okay, you said that you don't know where does the consciousness come from, correct?
Correct.
I asked you, how would you know? What
Because I
method would
don't know.
Yes, I'm asking you, how would you know that? What
Because I
method would you
don't
be?
know.
I know
There's
you
no
do not know.
method. I just don't know. What method do you use to know that God exists? What method
Logic,
do you
logic,
use
logic,
for that?
logic, logic.
Logic? Okay, explain
Yes,
that to me right now.
yes.
Explain that to me.
I made an argument before. You didn't counter that. I would like you to counter that. Whatever
But
begins to exist has a
explain to
cause.
me, explain to me what method you use to know that your particular God exists. Go ahead.
What do you mean? It's not a particular God. It's one God. It's a cause,
One
yeah?
God. Okay.
Let's not call it God. It's a cause.
Provide me evidence that one God exists, and then provide me evidence that it's your particular God that exists. Go.
Okay. Let me make a logical deduction, yeah? Here again, I would use that. Whatever begins to exist has a cause. The universe began, therefore universe has a cause. The cause has to be powerful than the universe. Let me finish. You can then break it down each and every premise, yeah?
I'm not
The
saying
cause,
anything. I'm not saying
okay,
anything.
okay. The cause has to be powerful, yeah? The cause has to be intelligent because we have the complex laws of physics, yeah? The cause has to be eternal. If it was not eternal, then we would have the problem of infinite regress of causes, yeah? The cause has to be one, again. The cause has to be one because if it was 2 or 3 or 4, then it would need an explanation. Each and every cause would require an explanation, right? So the cause, the ultimate cause has to be one, from where everything started, from where the chain of events started. So that's the reason I believe the one cause, which has to be powerful, intelligent, eternal, and one. Tell me, where is the argument fallacious or wrong?
Mike, can I talk now?
Yes.
Where did your God get the materials to create the universe?
He is all powerful. The cause is all powerful, I
Why is
believe.
your God a
So
he?
Sorry?
Why is your God a he?
No, it's not he. It's just a language. Yeah, we don't have. I do not.
Okay.
I do not
So
have
where
any.
did your
It's not
God
he or
get the
she.
materials? Where did your God get the materials to create everything?
Because if you have all powerful being in the beginning, then all powerful means that,
Something out of
powerful than
nothing?
anything else.
Something
Sorry?
out of nothing?
Powerful than
Something
anything
out of
else.
nothing?
Powerful than anything else.
Yep. Okay. Now provide evidence that that's true.
Because we have the universe. The cause who created the
That's
universe.
not evidence for any
Listen,
God.
listen. The cause that caused the universe, yeah, with energy, meaning the cause has to have energy.
I already talked to you about this.
No. Tell me, where
Provide
is it
evidence
wrong? Where
that
is it
it's a
fallacious?
thinking
I'm not getting
agent.
your point.
Provide evidence that it's a thinking agent and that it's an actual God, and then provide evidence that it's your specific God.
I
Go ahead.
already told you that we have the universe that has
All
laws
you
of
did
physics, that
is
has
make
complex,
assertions.
that
A
has
universe
laws.
is not. All you did is make assertions.
Now, I said I'm going to
Assertions.
use logic, yeah? I said I'm going to
Yeah.
use logic. So I'm using logic.
Okay.
So please break it down. Break it down if it is fallacious, yeah? Okay? Please break it down if it is fallacious, correct? So I believe the cause that caused the universe must
You
be
just
intelligent.
put your foot in your mouth right there. I believe. There you go. Done. Conversation
What?
over.
Why? Why?
I believe.
What's
Conversation
wrong?
over.
Do you believe that your mother is your mother? Do you know your mother is your mother, or you believe it?
Yes, I know. I know she is.
How do you know that?
Because I was born and I have documentation, and she
So
is
what?
my mother.
So how do you how do you think that this is the proof for your
How do
mother
you
being
know
your mother?
that your specific God created the universe? How do you know
I'm
that?
talking about that, but you keep on interrupting. You're not being honest here, because I did talk about that. You then stopped me, interrupted me, and said, "Oh, you believe." Now you're talking about belief. I was trying to demonstrate why do I believe what I believe in, right? And then you interrupted and said, "Oh, there is a problem because you believe." And now I'm trying to explain, what does belief mean? I'm trying to explain, I'm trying to demonstrate that, look, this is, belief is something we all do. We all believe
Belief
in
is not a
things.
choice.
So what's wrong?
Belief is not a choice.
Yes, I agree.
So
Yes.
you're convinced of a proposition, and
Yes.
then through how you are convinced, you believe it. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So,
now you
yes.
believe that there is Allah.
I'm not talking about Allah. It's a red herring.
Well, we're
I
talking
I
about
never talked
religion
about Allah.
and God.
I never talked about
So
Allah. We're talking
now
about
I need
we
you to
we are
provide
talking on
me
rational
evidence.
ground. We are talking on rational grounds. You're bringing a red herring
I
in.
need you to provide me evidence that
I did.
what you
You did not break
say,
down my
because
arguments.
you're
You did not
making
break
truth
down my
claims.
premises. You did
You're
not break
making
down
truth claims.
premises. I said I'm going to use logic. I said I'm going to use logic in order to know what's true. Yeah. And then I gave you a logical deductive argument to and demonstrated why do I believe what I believe. For you to prove me wrong, you have to break down the premises, which you did not do. So
What?
I would, yes,
All right, go ahead.
yes. So
Go ahead.
if you want to prove me wrong, then please break down the premises and talk about that. Don't
Go ahead.
just try to get things from here and
Go ahead.
there and just fill
Go
in
ahead.
your, let's see.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So again, I'm gonna say it again. Yeah. Whatever begins to exist has a cause. The universe began,
Fallacy.
therefore universe has a
Fallacy.
cause.
Fallacy.
How? How? Tell me why. Tell me why
You're
and how.
talking about the Kalam cosmological argument.
This is me
Because
talking.
they
This
just
is me talking now. Please tell
I'm
me
not
where is it wrong.
talking about you. I'm talking about theists that changed it when they got backed into a logical corner and changed it because it
Yeah.
used to be what began to exist had
Yes.
a creator.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So what's wrong? So do you believe the
What's
universe did
wrong?
not begin?
What's wrong? They
Yes.
changed it because they were destroyed by logical arguments. Because
So please, you try to destroy me. I'm here. I am here. I am here. Please, you try to destroy me. Okay.
What
You do that.
exists? What
You do that.
exists?
I am waiting. Listen, you do that. I'm waiting here for that. I'm waiting to see my destruction, but you haven't done that. Just believing something did that, someone did this, someone did that is not going to prove you right.
Right.
Yes. So please, you tell me, because you are talking, you are trying to make a case for atheism. Please talk to me about this.
It's very transparent when you change the argument to suit your narrative.
How? Tell me how. That's what I'm waiting
Whatever
for.
begins to exist.
Yes.
But it wasn't
yes.
that. It wasn't that before.
Okay, tell me what is it?
It was whatever exists.
No, whatever began to exist.
No. It was whatever exists
Just leave it.
has a cause.
Leave it.
And then they changed it to suit the narrative.
Leave that. Leave that. Now, this time, I am making an argument. Look, I'm not talking for Kalam. I'm not talking for Kalam. I'm here to talk about me and what I believe, yeah? I'm not talking for Kalam. I'm not trying to advocate Kalam's arguments, right? I'm here talking for me. So you tell me, where am I wrong? So again, this is the argument. Whatever begins to exist has a cause. The universe began, therefore the universe has a cause. Please prove to me how is it a wrong case.
I already told you.
How?
It was a different argument. They changed it to suit their narrative.
Leave that behind. Now I'm trying to make this argument.
No, leave it behind. Leave it behind so it suits your narrative. Don't leave that out of the equation. Leave it out of the equation so you can go ahead.
I believe I have a brain. Yeah. Listen. I believe I have a brain. I can think. So I made this argument up. If you think we changed it or somebody else changed it, now I am making this argument. In order for you to prove that incorrect or inappropriate, please break down the premises. You haven't done that yet. What you all did was like, oh, it was this, it was that. I want you to provide or prove to me how is the premises incorrect. Please do that. I'm waiting.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking
The
about logic.
Kalam cosmological argument
Oh my goodness
or
me.
the cosmological argument?
Are you within yourself? Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay, tell me, what did I say? Again, I'm gonna say it last time. I am gonna say it last time. I am saying I'm not here talking for Kalam. Yeah? I am here talking about my beliefs. So I made this argument up. For you to disprove me or prove me incorrect, you have to break down the premises, which you haven't
You're
done yet.
shifting the burden of proof.
How? I said I'm going to use logic. This is exactly what I'm doing.
Prove God wrong. Prove God wrong. Right?
Oh, what are you talking about now? What you talking about now? What you talking about now?
I'm asking you.
But we are discussing something else here. Look, I can talk about that.
No.
I can discuss. Yes.
I'm asking you, is that what you're asking me? Are you asking me to prove God wrong?
No, I'm not doing that. I am saying I'm asking you to prove my premises incorrect, which is logical.
Say that again.
I want you to prove my premises incorrect. I made the argument, yeah, based on the premises, right? It's deduction. Everybody uses it. Especially scientists use these deductive arguments, right?
Yeah.
Now, in order for you to prove me incorrect, you have to break down the premises. You have to disprove the premises. If you were not able to do that, or if you're not able to do that, then I would be within my epistemic rights to believe what I believe is correct.
All right, so
Nick,
tell me your premise again.
Yes, it's like this. First, whatever begins to exist has a cause. Is this a correct, valid premise? Would you agree with the premise?
Whatever begins to exist has a cause.
Yes. Yeah.
No.
Why? Tell me why.
Prove it began to exist.
What? I am saying whatever begins. For example, I have a phone, yeah? You have a phone, you're using your phone. It was not there eternally, yeah? It began to exist. It came into existence. Therefore, it has a cause.
Yeah, it's a facile argument. It's been debunked so many fucking times, I don't know why you're still using it.
Please prove it wrong. That's exactly what I want to hear from you. Please prove it wrong.
It's not it's an unfalsifiable.
My goodness me.
It's an unfalsifiable claim. Like,
how?
I have a 10-foot purple dragon in my garage. Remember when we talked about this before, idiot?
What?
Prove me wrong. It's an unfalsifiable claim. I have a 10-foot purple dragon in my garage. No. It began to exist.
What are you talking about, mate?
Prove me wrong.
Oh my goodness me. What you talking about? I am here trying to give you a valid logical deduction based on the observation, based on the induction.
The Kalam cosmological argument.
Let me clarify my point. Let me just clarify. Let me just clarify. Yeah. Why do I believe whatever begins to exist is exist?
Go ahead.
I observe whatever I observed in the universe, which began to exist, has a cause. I could give you billions of examples of that. Yeah?
Billions.
Yes. Whatever. Find me anything that begins to exist and does not require a cause. Find me a single thing which begins and does not require a cause. If you did that, then your point would be valid.
So you can demonstrate that your God began to exist?
I'm not talking about God here. I'm not talking, this is just red herring. You're just
Yes, you
trying
are.
to, dragging things from here and there. I'm not talking about God. I'm talking about a cause.
Yes, you are.
I'm talking about the
Yes, you are.
universe. I'm not talking
You
about the God.
are.
We can talk
You
about
are.
God later. We can talk about God later, yeah? But let's first agree on some things, yeah? So, whatever begins has a cause. Please go on. Prove it incorrect.
Begins to exist
Yes.
has a cause.
Yes.
I cannot
Please
prove that incorrect.
Yeah. So, would this be a valid...
Continue.
Would this be a valid logical premise?
What's that?
Is this a valid logical premise now? Would you agree the premise is valid?
Whatever begins to exist has a cause?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now, number second, yeah? The universe began,
Yes.
yeah? Therefore, the universe has a cause.
No.
Why not?
It doesn't necessarily have to have a cause.
Why not? I gave you examples
I
of...
don't know.
Oh my goodness, but why do I know? Because I observe everything.
You don't know. You just
No.
assume
Why do
you
I know? Why?
You claim
Listen.
knowledge where you can't possibly have
Goodness
knowledge.
me. Oh my
I'm going to
goodness
bring
me.
somebody else live. Hang on.
Oh
Don't go
my
anywhere.
God. Bye.
What's up, Scott?
Hey man, I don't know if Mohammed is still there. I'm begging you, dude.
No,
as a
he's
fellow
still
atheist.
here. He's still here.
Okay.
won't
As a
leave.
fellow atheist, I'm not going to stay on long. But please stop this. Hang up the phone.
What?
Go to bed, dude.
Why?
You're because the floor is being wiped with you, brother.
No, it isn't.
You got to put a stop to it. You just you want cogent discussion, but you're not engaging in it. So you need to pick it up tomorrow. I mean, yeah, I've watched your videos before. You're a bright guy. You seem to know your arguments pretty well, but